Hey everybody, Annette here. It's time for Off the Ledge. I notice the numbers are dropping of people that are watching Off the Ledge, so I'm wondering if I should continue. So just let me know how you feel about that. It doesn't help my other numbers. It's not really about the numbers, but I just wanted to mention that more people need to watch this. And I hope nobody's turned off by the word God or Christ or Spirit, or I'm here to acknowledge that we are not alone. And I really feel like that is something that we all can benefit from, to just know that we are not alone, that there's a spiritual force that's moving through all of us, and there's a divine intelligence in that spiritual force that is guiding us. So just wanted to say that, because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. And but I'm still here and I'm not going anywhere. Alright, what's going on in our country is the great reveal. The great indisputable truths are really out there. The actual truth. The brazenness of making up completely fabricated stories and attacking somebody's good character, like President Obama, just for the sake of slander. That's like defamation right there. And it reminds me of the President Macron and his wife, Brigitte, I think is how you say her name. Candace Owen got in really big fat trouble for claiming, like she did about Michelle Obama. It's the weirdest thing. I can't even imagine being the kind of person, grateful I can't imagine this, that would go and make a big to-do out of a big lie. But that's what they do. That's what sick people do. We will get to the end of this horribleness. It doesn't accelerate the getting to the end of it by sitting around and complaining about it. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna complain even in our thinking about it. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, what an interesting time in history that we're in. How can I participate in making the world a better place? How can I be engaged and involved so that I don't feel like I'm over here on the sidelines, just isolated? So this time that we're in, if we fight it and we keep wishing that it wasn't happening, I'm just saying it's not productive. So we have to catch ourselves. Let's read from Ernest Holmes. July 24th. I know it's hard to believe. We're on the timeline where time goes really fast. We are secure in the everlasting arms of God. God. Don't attach that word to religion. It doesn't need to be attached to religion and dogma. We are secure in the everlasting arms of the universe. I'm kind of going on about this because I feel it. I feel that people just have a problem with the spiritual stuff. Whether you think you're spiritual or you're not, or you don't think you're spiritual, you are. That's just the facts. The eternal God, universe, is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. This force holds us up. The everlasting arms suggest divine protection, complete certainty, and the assurance that all is well with the soul. And how could it be otherwise, since the spirit of humankind is God, the universe, the divine? Hang on. Therefore, when we say that we are secure in the everlasting arms of God the divine, we are realizing that our spirit, being one with God and never separated from its source, must be and is as secure as God. Think about security. It is this inward sense of our union with the whole that binds us back to the eternal presence and gives us the joy of knowing that there is nothing to be afraid of, either out of the past, from the present, or in the future. We are secure in the everlasting arms of the divine. And so it is. Alrighty. Send me good vibes. I'm going out on the street today all day to meet my quota of 75 signatures of registered voters in my area of the city to get on the ballot to be a city councilor. And I'll be recording some video of that process just to kind of maybe convey the message that if I can do it, you can do it. Let's be our democracy. Let's not just watch our democracy. Let's be our democracy. Because that is what it is, right? Kathy Beale's astrological forecast for today includes a little bit about the new moon. I didn't listen to it yet, but I just know that because it's a new moon in Leo today. There are a lot of, I want to say, bombastic things that I'm sensing that are happening around this new moon. A lot of things that make people go, get out. Just like that. No way. Like that. In a good way. It's gotten to the point where the lies are just kind of imploding. So we'll see what happens with that. Here's Kathy.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for July 24th, 2025. The first half of the day, one of those times when no one's responding to your texts or email, when things feel very fuzzy, and then blam, an unseen hand turns on the lights and turns up the heat. Your inner spark is getting reignited with a passion that may take you by surprise. Run with it. You have an invitation to be your most outrageous, authentic self and let your inner pyro come out and play. But play responsibly. This is a day for controlled use of fire, controlled firepower in the most symbolic way possible. Have fun with it. That's all for now.
And that controlled use of that firepower can be very impactful.
This is Kathy B.
So let's use it. That should be helpful for me today. Controlled passion it's a thing. It's when we're able to take those really intense emotions and really take deep breaths as we're having those intense emotions and just be in a place of, okay, if I just stop and sort of assimilate and process, then I can really use this passion in a very organized, sensible, and effective way. So whatever that's worth for you today, take it and run with it. New moons, especially new moon in Leo, have to do with where we want to shine, how we want to shine, where we want to be more engaged and passionate. And I want to just say how we make the world a more happy, joyous, peaceful place. We can highlight that with this new moon in Leo. New moons are also good times to set new goals and to clean your house. How about that one? Let's choose 3 cards from Osho. Reminder tonight, it's Thursday night. It's the first Thursday in 5 weeks that I've been available to do a guided meditation for Healed America as a live stream and not as a pre-recorded video. If you want to do the meditations that are in the pre-recorded videos, the past 4 Thursdays, it's under videos. Also, I promised that I'd start a new series on how to be empowered and powerful, and this is a good day to start that for members. So check that out. And I'll be recording that a little bit later. All right. So join us tonight, 7 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern. If you can join us live, that's really wonderful. Our meditation, our thoughts are like prayers, and they work. So there's a lot that's working, so let's not get distracted by, oh, but it's still so bad and chaotic. But we're in a birthing process. Let's tune in to our playful Leo side. And if you want to check with an astrologer, you can check in with Kathy Beal. Find out where Leo is in your chart. If you have Leo in your chart, in a prominent placement. Let's be in our innocent playfulness. And most of us are in the northern hemisphere here. So I would say embrace summer. Embrace summer. Do the summer things that are good. I know a lot of people are in really hot climates. But if you get out later in the day, that might be helpful. Laziness. Okay, so this is really pointing to having a balance between our laziness, remembering that playfulness and innocence is a high vibration. So let's get into that high vibration. Let's be playful. Perhaps every single thing that you engage in today can be with a playful spirit, right? That's the difference, just speaking about what I'm doing. That's the difference between me thinking that it's a grind to get out there and collect all the signatures that I need to be on the ballot, or it'll be fun to talk to people, right? It'll be fun to meet people. It'll be fun to get them involved in what I'm doing. It'll be fun to be a new face in the political scene here. It'll be an opportunity to show people politics doesn't have to be evil. And I decided today that my slogan will be bringing unity to the community, or putting the unity in community, something to that effect. I haven't figured out the words yet. Okay, so here we go. Playfulness. Let's tackle our tasks with playfulness, innocence, and laziness, in the sense that we can really trust God and the universe. And so it is. I'll be back with a pop-up later too. I'll pre-record a pop-up, but please join us tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, for our meditation time. All right, love you lots. Thumbs up, please. Subscribe. If you can find the join button, join, and we'll see you soon. All right, you're awesome. Namaste.